know, I always got to give y'all a life update every so often. So let's get into it.
Get the biggest Chanel back in the store if you want it. I gave them the drip, they set it up, I got them on it. I bought a new bed, I had it once, so I two-toned them. Taking the drugs, I'm gonna be up.
If you are new here, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe, because y'all gonna want to stay here. Where do I start? So I think the last time I gave y'all an update, I was talking about me working a part-time job that was seasonal, temporary, or whatever, and how, you know, within the next couple months I wasn't gonna be working there anymore. Well, this is what we're here to talk about today. So I'm a person who is big on praying about anything that I do in life. When I prayed about if I should leave that job initially, when I first started it, when I first went back, because it's a job that I worked there before, around October, November, I prayed to see if I should leave. God never gave me that confirmation to quit. There was one confirmation on how I knew that when the season ended, when they started letting people go, that I was not going to be one of those people. I can't really put it into words, but when I pray about something, I pay attention to certain signs that God gives me, and that was a sign that was given to me. I didn't say anything to anybody about it when they kept asking me did I plan on leaving or you know, what I was gonna do afterwards. I knew in my heart what God had already told and showed me, but I guess I was kind of scared to say, like, I'm not getting let go, because granted, it was a lot of people to choose to keep, to choose from, and I just happened to be one of the, I think, like 4 or 5 people that they ended up keeping out of maybe 50, I don't know. But I already knew, like, I feel like God already showed and told me that. So the season has ended and I'm still there. I do still work part-time, so I don't have a full schedule. So it's not, it works for me with my content creation. I just have to stay consistent, and I have to do what I need to do on the days that I'm not at that job. But I also still do delivery, because granted, I do have my brand deals, I have my one-on-ones, but it's not every single day that I get a sale or a collab. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, I get collabs every day. I don't. And that's not going to be everyone's, that's really not reality when it comes down to content creation. You're not going to get a paid collab every single day. And even when it comes down to one-on-ones or my ebooks and things like that, it's not every single day. So I still have to make sure that I'm taking care of myself, because, you know, so sometimes I still do my deliveries. I haven't done it in about a week now, because it's been a long week, first of all, but it's neither here nor there. But and at the time, we're actually not having to work tonight because of the ice and the snowstorm, things like that that's been going on. So I'm using this opportunity to catch up on my YouTube videos, because I've been tripping. But anyway, ultimately, that's pretty much what I got going on. I got my first 3-month contract when it comes down to my brand collabs. I'm so excited about that. I signed that yesterday, so I can talk about it now. I had my call with one of my one-on-ones as well a couple days ago. It was so refreshing to be able to talk to her, help her out. And I still have a couple other people who I do work with, who I mentor with when it comes down to digital products and building the brand, building the business online. I love so much when people tell me that the things that I tell them have started working, they're growing. That's really one of my biggest passions when it comes down to other people's brands, even mine. But like, I have an eye for so much. Like, I can come up with so many different ideas for your brand. It's crazy. But I still do offer the Digital Boss Academy. If that's something that y'all have, I've done a couple videos about it, but I'm gonna do another separate video about it. But basically, it is a community to where you can learn over 80 streams of incomes. And you can choose to resell the community if you want to and get a 85% commission from that as well. Right now it's $278, so your commission is about $236, but the original price is $444, and your commission is like $3 something. Somebody else do the math, but yeah. So I've definitely been doing some of those as well, and honestly, that's one of my favorite streams, because again, just one sale can be somebody's car note. It can be, you know, just one sale can take you a long way, especially when you're in survival mode, or if you have something that you need to pay, a light bill, anything like that helps out. Just one. So I can just think about even 10 a month. Like that's over that. Trust me, it can definitely help. There can be somebody rent, you know. So that's one thing that I've been pushing lately, that I've been putting a lot of focus into, as well as my pescatarian brand, working with brand collabs, which is what I spoke about, the 3-month collab that I have that I'm excited about. That's my baby, y'all. I love my pescatarian brand. That I love it. But I also love helping other people build brands too. So that's why it's kind of hard for me to just choose like one thing, stick to one thing, which it kind of is sticking to one thing because it's all like content in general. But I don't put a whole lot of time into helping people and to promoting, you know, the fact that I do like work with one-on-ones because I still want to focus on my brand. I don't want to leave my brand to help others. Like I still want to help y'all, but I don't want to neglect my brand. That's why I only take a certain amount of one-on-ones if it's available. Then it'll let you purchase. If it's not, then it's not. But anytime that anyone purchases at the Digital Boss Academy, I do give you a free 30-day one-on-one with me. Like we'll have that initial call if you want it. Sometimes some people I've had, they only wanted to text, which is cool. But if you want that initial phone call to be able to, you know, hear what your goals are, the things that you want to do, you're just anything that you're looking forward to when it comes down to the digital space. I've been in this social media monetization world for like 10 plus years. Honestly, I've been making money on social media for a while, whether it's been physical products, digital products, what it's been. I've done a lot, y'all. I've done so much. So, and honestly, this is going to be the year that I'll be strictly only doing content and one-on-ones, things like that. Like I won't even be at that job the entirety of this year. God has already told and showed me that this is gonna be my last job. So, and I don't like to prematurely say stuff like that, but I just when I truly feel something in my heart and I know what God has already shown me, I don't spend a lot of time to try to convince other people, because if God already told me, baby, I ain't got nobody to convince but myself. So, but I did just want to throw that out there. Let's see, anything else as far as an update? I did tell y'all about my new car back in November. Still excited about that, still loving it. I don't really have a whole lot of update because I just really been working. I really just been working, trying to push out content, trying to stay consistent. And this video is very long overdue because, girl, why you ain't posted in 2 weeks? Like, what's wrong? So I had to get myself together. Like, I was just on the phone right before this video, and I was like, look, I'm gonna have to call you back. I gotta do this video. Got to. And I got a couple more to do after this. But we're gonna get them out. Because guess what? We have goals. We are going to be monetized on YouTube this year. We are about 300 subscribers away from 1,000. And then I gotta get my watch time up. So that's my next goal, I guess you can say. But yeah, so I did want to tell y'all a little life update. And if y'all are interested in more information in regards to the Digital Boss Academy, make sure y'all DM me on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, wherever you can find me on social media. I'll respond back to y'all. Comment, just whatever. I don't mind responding to y'all. And if you have ever DM me, then you know I respond. Or you can email me. I'm putting my email and everything is going to be in the description of this video, and it's in the description of my YouTube channel. But if you do like this video, have any other questions, you know, just make sure y'all comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.